All right, next up is Groin. He's crazy for having songs called Balls and Groin on the same album. But let's go. Ooh. Oh, that was just an intro? Ooh.
Yo, 세상에 재수 없는 세기가 많아. 어쩌라고 뭐 가던 길이나 가라. 세상엔 알 수 없는 세기가 많아. 부딪힐 것 같으면 난 더 세게 밟아. Just fuck it up, bitch.
Call me a bitch one more time, please.
난 더 세게 밟아. Just fuck it up, bitch.
Bitch. I love how he said that.
You know I fuck it up, bitch.
Oh.
이렇게 번번이 또 망치고 말아. 나 스님은 못 돼. 타인의 말은 내게는 언제나 오해. 나도 fucking diploma. 이제 좀 살만하니 뭔 책임을 떠넘네. 내가 뭘 대표해. 나는 나만 대표해. 화병 나서 죽기 전에 할 말은 하자. 맘만 드는 놈한테 난 무조건 빵상. 빵상 무조건 빵상. 내가 뭘 하던 이제는 못 말려 방살. I see what I see. I be what I be. I'll set you free. Can tell me nothing, I'm so far. What it do, just come. Get your ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. Your face, I'm like fuck. Get your ass out of trunk.
What?
Get your ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. Don't care what you talk. Get your ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. You walk like a dog. Get your ass out of trunk.
You walk like a duck. I think he's saying, like, I'm not a diplomat. I'm never going to be a monk. I don't understand a lot of times what people are even trying to say. So I'm going to, like, stop trying and being in this, like, people pleaser mode. I'm just going to be myself and worry about being authentically myself. And what other people think about me is not really my business. I don't care. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from it.
Ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. You walk like a dog. Get your ass out of trunk. Get your ass out of trunk. Ass out of trunk. Ass out of trunk. Yo, 세상에 재수 없는 세기가 많아. 어쩌라고 뭐 가던 길이나 가라. 세상엔 알 수 없는 세기가 많아. 나는 더 세게 밟아.
I love this bass melody.
Yeah, I fuck it up. I fuck it up. 지금 오는 해롭지만 I suck it up. 이제는 거꾸로 더 절벽으로. 사냥형과 함께 어머니 속썩이러 어쩌면은 법이로 아니 그건 never know 난 착하게 살 거야 하지만은 you never know 눈은 좀 깔아줘 그러니 자극하지 말아줘 친구가 되고 싶다면 그냥 술이나 좀 따라줘 yeah. I see what I see I be what I be I'll set you free
Yeah. Ooh, I'm really loving the production on this album. It feels more live, like real instruments. It feels less digital. I think out of all of the songs so far, this one has my favorite, like, delivery for his voice. Like, the rapping and the singing on this song so far was my favorite. The swag and just, like, his presence on this song, to me, they've all been really good, but this one's going to be my favorite. It's probably not my favorite song out of all of them, but in terms of his delivery and the way that he sounds and everything. So far, this is a very strong album, and it's, like, very cohesive. Like, it feels like the concept is throughout every song on the album. Similar vibes, the instrumentation. You know what I mean? A lot of times people say this is someone's whatever era. It's kind of like that here, with the production being so consistent throughout all of the songs, I guess is a good way to put it. Because I don't want to say similar because people will think that's like a bad thing. But it's very consistent. I think I haven't heard his first album or like his first mixtape, like the earlier stuff. I've only heard, I think, Mono and Indigo. But so far, I think this album is more like interesting to me. It's very interesting, especially with the production and the choice of instruments and his lyrics. He's speaking a lot of truth and probably a lot of things that he wouldn't have been able to say 10 years ago, obviously. But now it kind of feels like he's just done. Whether you like him or not, he doesn't care. He's not going to try to make... But he's also saying it like not in a rude... You know what I mean? He's just like stating the facts. It is what it is. If you don't like me, okay, well, can we at least like have a drink together? Like pour me a drink, whatever. I don't... So, yeah. I'm enjoying this so far. There's what song is that? I feel like we're in the last half of the album. Yeah, there's only... Well, there's 5 songs left. Okay, so that's like the halfway point of the album. We're going to move on to the next song, which is Heaven. All right, let's go.
Take my hand,
Oh,
'cause you went inside it.
very dreamy.
If that's your delight,
Oh,
come ruin my vibe. Take my hand. Oh, you ain't invited. Go grab your knife and watch me collapse. You don't need to hide it. I know what you are. Higher. You do it every time. Yeah. Don't let me ignite it. You tryna rewind. Higher, but not for this time. I'm feeling so good here with me. Feeling so full here with me.
yes.
Everything's untakeable. My pieces are unbreakable.
Okay, so he's like happy by himself, finally. And then in the beginning, he's like, if you want to come kill my vibe, like... Yeah, but it's also... Sounds like he's known this person in the past and it didn't work out. And he's like, I don't want you to come back. If you do, I guess... Do you really want to kill my happiness?
Take my heaven for free. Your words and face don't kill me. You know you're
That
not
was cute.
unlovable. I'm happy where the devils are.
This is so vibey. But still consistent with the sound of the album.
'Cause you went inside it. If that's your delight. Take my hand. Oh, you ain't invited. Go grab your
Wow. It was very subtle, but that song had kind of more of that was more like on the rock side of things. That song was very much like the dreamy kind of rock. There's like one song I know that has a very similar. I can't even think of what song it is. I know that it's by the group Giant Drag, which I don't even think they're around anymore. They were like a 2000s alternative group. Some of the production on this is reminding me of that, but I don't even recall the song. Just kind of like this vibey, dreamy singing, spoken. It's more about like the lyrics and the vibe of the song, but there's still like this kind of like underlying rock vibe to it. But still being cohesive and consistent with the rest of the sound of the album. So far, in terms of like theme, this is probably his strongest album. Not necessarily that all of his songs I'm loving as much as some of his other songs, but I've also listened to all of those songs hundreds of times. This is my first time hearing all of these songs. I'm just saying that like the theme is like very solid. It's very strong. But that was Heaven. It's very pretty. I loved it. Let me know your thoughts on that song. All right, next up is Around the World in a Day, featuring Moses Sumney. I'm not familiar with them, but RM just exposing me to new people. Let's go.
Look around.
Oh.
Say I love them all your life. Only time will sort it out. If it's right, if it's wrong, then I'll tell you. Only time will sort it out. Is it right, is it wrong? I can tell you that I've outgrown. Look around.
Pretty.
Say I love them all your lives. Only time will sort it out. Only time will sort it out.
Oh.
Let's start the parade. If it's about to sign, only time will sort it out. Let's run the night. If it's their design, when the time will sort it out. Let's end the skirt.
I love all the layering
If it's about to sign,
of the vocals.
only time will sort it out. What's wrong is right. Yeah, to start this night, and we'll be watching.
Oh. Hello?
I see you laughing all around the town. I see you laughing all around and round. I see you laughing all around the town.
Ooh, that trumpet.
Look around, jump around like I live that rough. Motherfuckers in the crowd, let my whip that crook. And that's around, let it tell you. I be acting like they heard you. I'm around in the club and I be stepping out like screw you. I dismiss that. Sometimes I don't say shit, yeah. You hear me back a lot of times, I never did that. I can barely sleep, I got your ghost in my closet. If you want my body, that's some tears, give me the loot. This a loot shit. I'm gonna roll, you roll them up every time. I'm gonna ride till the end of love ain't better. I never mind cause I wanna do's dance better. I'm sick and tired of the digital trend settings. No, I ain't cool, but I'm in the mood. All the fucking numb and everything is rude in the mood. I'm a bird cloud, everything's getting ready to lose. And I'm both cloud, and I'm down with you, let it loose. 내가 또 잠에 든다면 나를 좀 때려줘 속이 좀 안 좋아 그래 그냥 좀 내려줘 길을 잃고 난 뒤 경치가 더 beautiful 내 꼴 마치고 발견되길 소원하는 분실물 길을 잃은 우리들 We look so pitiful 이제 작은 미소 띠며 지켜들어 충지로 Yeah the past, the present, my past They give it to you 난 고장난 내가 좋아 bitch That's that shit
We're going on a journey with this song. Ooh. Ooh, that dissonance with those notes clashing, that was very pretty. That is my favorite song on this album so far, and there's only one left. This song is so good. It's my first time ever hearing Moses's voice as well, and I loved it so much. There's this raspy, like Macy Gray delivery, but then also like the very soulful. The high notes were incredibly gorgeous. I love this song because it like I didn't know where it was gonna go. I was vibing in the beginning. I was like, oh, this is very pretty. This is very nice. And then the electronic, like like the guitar, like plugging in the amp sound. I feel like that went on a couple too many times. And I was like, oh, I might not like the direction that the song goes in. But then we went right back. And then when he jumped on with his rapping and like the more aggressive, like the song picked up. And then I was just like, where is this song going? I was just confused trying to follow it. And then at the very end, it just all came together into like this masterpiece. This is definitely my favorite song on the album. It's so good. Some people might not like it because it does feel a little bit disjointed until it doesn't. It all came together for me. This is an incredible song. Let me know your thoughts. I hope people feel the same way as I do. I mean, it doesn't matter because people's opinions are their opinions, and some people may not like the song, and that's fine. That's their opinion, but this song is incredible. All right, let's move on to the last song on the album. Okay, well, technically Come Back to Me is the last song on the album, but we already reacted to that music video. So this is the credit roll. It's only 1 minute and 19 seconds, so I think it's like an outro. Sir, you're showing some shoulder here, looking gorgeous. Let's go. Video game-esque synthesizer.
When the credits roll, do you hang tight? Do you stay inside or go to live?
Okay. So there's two types of people. There's the first type of people that when the credits roll, they run because they want to get out of there. They want to not have to deal with parking. They want to just leave. And then there's the second type of people, which is me, who stays until the very end, because a lot of times after the credits roll, there's like a preview or like a little hidden something, or sometimes in the middle of the credits, there's like special footage. So I like to watch the credits through the very end. But let's see what the song is.
I'm so grateful for everyone's time. Hope you all had such wonderful night.
Aww.
When the credits roll, do you hang tight? Do you stay inside or go to live? I'm so grateful for everyone's time. Hope you all had such wonderful night. When the credits roll, do you hang tight?
Wow. That's really cool. Because he's like posing that philosophical, me being smart, he's like posing that philosophical question, but it's also acting as like an album closer where he's just like, hey, thank you for your time. I hope you had fun tonight. Meaning that, you know, intending on listening to the album from start to finish, from first song to last song. And then this being like, hey, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoy. Like, I've never seen anyone do that before. I've seen people obviously write their thank you and their acknowledgement in the credits or in the little book that comes with the album, but he made it a song. Like, hey, I hope you had a wonderful night. Thanks for listening. Are you going to stick around after the credits, or like, do you leave and return to your normal life? That's really interesting. I've never seen that done before. And obviously, this is going to be the end of my reaction because the last song is Come Back to Me, and we reacted to that music video, and I loved that. This album was very interesting. I want to say it's like his most creative so far, and every one of his albums is very good. But this one was kind of different when it came to production, and I don't know if it's going to end up being my favorite album because I really love mono and I love like the sadness and the prettiness, but I feel like this is super interesting, and the collabs on the album were great. It's just obviously my first time hearing all of these songs, so I got to listen to all these songs multiple times. But let me know your thoughts on this. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm probably going to go watch the Jimin and RM thing where they talk about it a little bit more after this. And then I'm sure I'll get more context there if he's talking about the songs and the meaning behind the songs. So again, this was just my first listen. I hope you enjoyed listening to the album with me, and I will see you guys later. Bye.